Hello, hi, it's CPI. CPI happened, 300-point drop, and we're gonna try to trade it. Let's do it. Okay, it's just a few minutes to the 9 a.m. hourly close, and we do have possibly, basically confirmed a bearish engulfing candle. As if you have been following some of the stats I've calculated and shared on Twitter and on here, if you've seen my latest video, this is happening just now. So at 9 a.m. we'll have a bearish engulfing candle on the hourly because of CPI. CPI went up, breached the high of the candle. Maybe I can show you. We have 3 minutes. Okay. So previous candle was bullish. We opened, went high, then CPI hit at 30. Boom. We dropped 300 points, more than 300 points. And now when this candle closes, there might be a degree of retracement and pretty high probability, in the 89% of the times, the probability that we will at least hit the low of this candle. Actually, in this case, the probability would be to hit the low of this one. But there's once the candle is engulfed, there's a very high probability that there will be a continuation to the downside with some targets that we can have. I need to have open the stuff I need for. No, this tabbing is not going to work out. I would need to. All right. 2 minutes gone. All right. So we're ready. This is my projection right now that will, for this specific time frame, tells me how where I can reach with some confidence, which numbers. These are the projection from the engulfing candle, and we're going up, and then at the open I would expect a little bit, a certain degree of retracement maybe, and then down. So the question is, do we want to set a stop and just go short until this level, 100 points? Do we want to wait for retracement and possibly miss the setup, miss the trade? That's the question. So it's likely that we're going to have a continuation to the downside, and we need to anchor this, and then we'll see. $10 points. Set it to 10. I'm inclined to just enter on the open. So say that we're going down, so enter now, for example. Right, do it. All right, we're in. And then ideally we set a stop for stop. Yeah, 200 profit. So this is a high probability that we hit this level. Okay, don't want a retracement now. 450 here too, that's nice. Now wouldn't want it to see come back up, so we are protected. All right, so we were up 400. Let's see if we can get a very nice continuation until this projection level and just trail. I'll be happy about it. I'm in a funded accounts, and this is an evaluation with Tradify. Okay. Actually, where did the open happen? Yeah. So did we open here? All right. I would prefer if we just hit it very hard to the downside instead of doing some shenanigans. I don't think the market is primed to come back up a little bit. It will need to continue a little bit to the downside. We'll see, though. I am happy to re-enter later eventually. Yeah, so once we come down here, we will just trail. And if we get trail, we get trail. I'm up 400. It's pretty good for me. I was planning to risk, yeah, 500. So, okay, so we got there, right? So protect ourselves. Ah, no, please, please, please. Please continue. Come on, come on. Come on. Don't make a stream. All right, let's pack in some profits. Pack some profits. If he wants to retrace all the way up, we will look for another entry. But the setup has sort of worked out. So the hourly low has been touched. All right. 902. Okay. Okay. I would expect that we go down. I will take this 500. So we lock it now. If we go below there, that candle. I'll lock this. Let's lock this. I'll lock 400. All right. We did a 1-to-1. On one side I got taken, on this side I didn't. We could try to reopen. Stop sell. Okay, I've got taken also the other side. Trade. Okay, do we think it's over? Okay, this is a nice win. I don't mind a certain degree of retracement. We take it. And so we are up 700, well, 400 on this trade, 700 on the funded account, and you saw me do 400-ish on the Tradify account that you see here. I expect we continue to the downside some more, but the open is close by, is closed. So what we could do is just wait for the open to short again. And I would say, what's the nice, this is an 8-minute video. If you guys saw my engulfing candle, let's see if the engulfing thing is showing now. I've been working on, so where the levels should be drawn automatically, and yeah, there's some bug. I've been working on the lower time frame projections, but let's see if it comes up on the, oh, look at this. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, so this was the setup. We haven't even touched the let me hide this. Yeah, so the engulfing candle, it opens, and we have some projection levels which are based on the size of this, right? So somehow it mentions, it writes that it opened, the 9 open price was 941. So we did expand, we did touch the low of this candle, which was, and so that's the setup of 25 points have been provided, most likely even more. Let me see, let me go back to what I had here, 1 second. Yeah, so these were, so we entered exactly on at 9, and my expectation is that we go lower, so we could just do a stop sell and see what happens, and then protect ourselves. This will be a secondary entry, targeting this other level. Now, as you saw, the projection was because the actual open, the way he computed it was here, right? Yeah, so that's why I said we hit 48, we hit, hey, did he say that the open is a different price? Let me check the open in the hourly candle so that I can double check my projection that I'm doing by hand are properly set. So 544 in actually trading view is the open. 544. Yeah, okay, because you consider 859, 544. So you consider that the, okay, I know why. So the values that you see on this chart are the ones generic. If you aggregate all of the hours, absolutely all of the hours, if you aggregate, you get this, 20% extension, 50%, 48%, and 100%. But if you take only the 8 to 9 hours, the statistics specifically for this time slot, then you get a much deeper, let's say much more accurate value for this specific level of volatility. So we did reach the quantile, the first quantile, the 48, which was the 75% of the times we will reach this value level. And then I would say 908, we might want to wait for the open. So I don't think we're going to break this. And we're probably going to do it at the open. Question is, should I break again this thing? I don't know if I can do this with like Alt Tab and show you stuff. I will need to double check before we publish this video that there's no password showing in the small windows. Anyway, yeah, so we're filling this fair value gap. We could continue to the downside now. I would expect that we might dilly-dally come back a little bit, maybe do an SBS on 1 minute, like we did 1, 2, 3, come back up here, do some beautiful manipulation like this, make people dream that and then continue, right? That's what if I was the market maker, give people a dream that we're coming back up and induce some longs and then dump another 300 points. Yeah, I know, that's what I would do. Right. So video is short. I think I've explained and you saw me execute live. Maybe we keep it short and I'm just do a new one at the open, because otherwise nobody watches a 1 hour video me rambling, right? Okay, so thank you for watching. Let me go back to the bust. Thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying this latest studies I've made. Appreciate your support and enthusiasm. And talk to you in the next video. We'll see how this thing I drew, if it's gonna materialize or not. Anyway, thank you. Bye. Ciao.